Look at the size of that thing. So today I'll be trying out a concealer that I found at the drugstore. This is the Pixi Pat Away Concealing Base. So I bought the shade Nude, which is the second to lightest shade available. And this concealer is only available in 6 shades, which isn't great, but it's better than most drugstore concealers out there. And I picked this up for $20. Now that's Canadian prices, which tend to be a little bit higher than American prices. But still, for drugstore, we're getting a little pricey. So if you're new here, this is my series where I wear test a concealer I've never tried before. I'll link my playlist for the series in the description box below, or you can click right up there to watch. So let's check out some of the claims about this concealer on Pixi's website, and honestly, they really don't say all that much. And this is all in point form, so if it sounds a little off, that's the reason why. It says concentrated yet skin-like, elastic and long-wearing with powerful antioxidant protection, buildable for full coverage, unique applicator sized like your finger with extra flocking for added softness and ease in blending. They're not kidding about that. This thing is like, look at the size of that thing. Not tested on animals and paraben free. So if you're enjoying this video while you're watching it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to know more about the Pixi concealing base and how it applies and wears throughout the day, don't go anywhere, just keep watching. So I'm also filming a review today for the L'Oreal Infallible Foundation Stick, which is why my face looks like this. I'll probably be posting the foundation review first, followed by the concealer. I never know. It's always up in the air. But when I have that review up, I will link it right there. Concealing without reveal. So this is the, hold on, let me break into this. Whoa, that is a lot of product. I'm not really used to that. Can I get this out? Come on, work with me. And there is like a ginormous doe foot applicator. I mean, look at that. It's almost as big as my nose. Well, not quite as big as my nose, but okay. So how to use this? So pat onto dark circles, redness, or uneven skin toned and blend. Mix into a moisturizer for a sheer finish, or pat on for full coverage. All right, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this because this thing is so freaking huge. I'm afraid of it snapping off. I just don't want too much product, so I'm just gonna wipe a little bit off because there's a big vial of concealer. I'm not used to manufacturers giving us so much. Start with the left eye and go from there. Okay, so there is a side with concealer and there is a side without. That blended out so nicely. Like normally I can see where my foundation and concealer begin and end, and I really don't see that here. So let's get the other eye done. I'm always afraid this is gonna snap off when I pull it out because this freaking applicator is so huge. The consistency of this is sort of in between. It's not super cakey and heavy, but it's not super thin like a lot of drugstore concealers are. I had no issues getting it to blend out. Both dark circles appear to be completely canceled out, and it doesn't appear to be emphasizing any under eye dryness, but it definitely does a good job of brightening my under eyes, which I'm surprised by because when I first applied this, I thought this looked a little on the yellow side. So that's where we're at right now. I'll see you guys in 5 hours. Time is 4:48. I'll just zoom you guys in quickly and you can take a peek at my under eyes. So it still looks pretty good. I mean, it's not creasing or caking there. There's a teeny tiny bit of dryness there. The dark circles are still covered, so have no complaints there. And at this point, it doesn't seem to be dehydrating my under eyes. So that's it for this check-in. I'll see you guys at the end of the night. So the time is 8:30. I've had this on for a little over 10 hours. Yes, just slightly over 10 hours. So I will zoom you guys in and you can take a peek at my under eyes. They're not looking that bad. I mean, I look a little tired. That's because I was up super early this morning. I have a little bit of dark circles that are starting to come through now. My under eyes don't look dehydrated, and that can sometimes be a big issue for me. Not bad. I may have found a keeper. There's a teeny, okay, right on this one, there's a teeny tiny little bit of dryness right in there, but everything else looks really nice. Like I don't have any like crazy creasing right through in here, which can sometimes be an issue for me. And this one is not dehydrating my under eyes, which I was really nervous about. I don't know why. It didn't say it was a mattifying concealer, so I don't know why I'd be concerned about that. But with concealers, there really is not much in between. They either make your under eyes look good or they're just a big old mess. And in this case, besides the like small bit of dryness I have in the corner there, everything else looks really nice. My under eyes aren't dehydrated, they're not crazy creasing. I guess my only complaint about this one is I wasn't a huge fan of the size of the applicator. I didn't think it was necessary to make a doe foot applicator the size of someone's thumb, but if really that's the only negative thing I can say about it, that's just me being choosy. That really has nothing to do with the quality of the concealer. So other than the teeny tiny little bit of dryness in the corner there, I have no complaints about this concealer, and this is definitely one I'm going to keep using. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!